If you're going to cope with the new post-Brexit world, you have to mobilize every strength you can find and eradicate every weakness that is to be there. And the idea that Whitehall understands what these are in Manchester, Liverpool, Tees Valley, Bristol, Cambridge, is just unrealistic. And certainly, Whitehall cannot lead in these circumstances. The lesson I learned in Liverpool and in London Docklands, where we began this huge regeneration process, first of all, you have to have somebody in charge. Secondly, you have to have powers of land acquisition and planning. And thirdly, you have to cover an area big enough to be able to identify the economic strengths and weaknesses and opportunities of that particular coherent economy.
Do you think there needs to be a minister or a ministry for the English regions, or a minister for levelling up in central government?
Well, if I was able to define, what I would do at once would be to create a cabinet committee of the ministries that are relevant to regeneration. I would put a senior cabinet minister in charge of it, and I would mirror that in the big regional centres of the country. If you just imagine you're mayor of the West Midlands, or you're mayor of Manchester, you want to launch an initiative, you have to make about 10 different phone calls to 10 different ministries to see whether they're on side. And there's nobody coordinating that central government response in close to the individual economies. There should be. So a senior cabinet minister, a cabinet committee with the clout to deliver, and an outpost of that cabinet committee in the big centres of our country. Now, I actually am a skeptic about the idea that you can level up the north by holding back the rest of the country. I think that we are an interrelated economy, and that the way to get growth in the north is to make sure that the rest of the economy is flourishing as well.